Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to another video. So today I am coming to you completely barefaced because I wanted to talk to you about a skin disease that I have. To call it a disease almost sounds way too dramatic because it doesn't actually hurt me, and pretty much the only way that it affects me is when I'm not wearing foundation. I have a skin condition called rosacea, and I'm not really sure when exactly it first kind of came into my life and affected me. As long as I could remember, in my adult life, I have always had it, but I was never really sure what it was. I was just like, oh, my face always just gets red when I'm hot or when I blush or just, all the time. I am self-diagnosed. I did not go to a dermatologist, but I have done tons of research and I do plan to go to a dermatologist. I need to do the research so that I can afford it. And I would really like to see if there's anything that could treat this. Like, I am 99.9999999% sure that I have rosacea. And if you've never heard of rosacea before, that's okay, because I didn't know what it was for the longest time either. It's just a skin condition where red appears on the face. Different people do experience different symptoms that cause their redness and different ways that the redness will appear on their skin. So again, I have not been to a dermatologist and I am not a doctor, so I'm only talking about what I have researched. So when you have rosacea, you may notice redness, flushing, visible blood vessels, swelling like acne bumps. People seem to be affected by rosacea on different parts of the face. Some may really have honed-in redness on their nose. Some people may just have it on their cheeks. Some people may have it all over. And it can even appear on your eyelids. It can appear anywhere on the face. Apparently, no one is sure what causes rosacea, but there are some triggers known as flare-ups, which can cause your rosacea to be more apparent. And these can range based on each individual person, but some triggers are heat, cold, stress, alcohol, spicy food, hair and skin products, medications, and exercise. So it's pretty much anything. And again, I'm not a doctor. These are just my researches, and I have experienced almost all of these. So, yes, I used to think that my red face was just my skin and that I was alone and different. And I've read that it's more common in women than in men. And it's kind of nice to think that I'm not dealing with this alone. I've recently been interested in new skincare products and makeup to try and enhance my look and just kind of work with my skin rather than against it. And I still haven't found like my holy grail product or routine, but since doing some research, it's definitely helped. I just used to go to the drugstore and buy the cheapest products that I could find, because then I thought I was only worried about acne. But it turns out that some of the flare-ups that you get can actually resemble acne. I don't really break out that easy, at least in my adult life, but at times my rosacea does resemble acne and it will make me feel really self-conscious. I actually got sunburned the other day and my skin was so horrible. Like, my chest got sunburned, my face got sunburned, but my face, it just started like bumping up. It looked like acne was all over my face. Like, it looked like it was on my forehead and on my cheeks, and it just made me feel horrible. I tried covering it up with foundation, but you could still see the bumps through, and the redness was still shining through, and it just made me super self-conscious. So now I'm doing reviews of products before I go and buy them. I'm going to stores like Sephora and Ulta and testing out foundations to see what they look like on my skin, to see if they actually work. And while I do still use some products from drugstores, I'm slowly raising my price standards for makeup and beauty products because I do want what's best for my skin. And finding out that I have rosacea has actually kind of been a relief for me. Just now that I can put a label on what it is, and now I'm able to tell people if they say, oh, why do you have a red face? Or, oh, you're sunburned. I'm like, no, it's just my rosacea. And it's silly, but one of the biggest reasons why I dislike summer has always been because my face gets super red when I get hot. I also just really hate being hot and sweating, and it's not a fun feeling. I worked as a lifeguard for a really long time, just being out in the heat, and my face would always get red, and people would always come up to me and they'd say, your face is sunburned, like put on some more sunscreen. And I'm like, trust me, I am wearing a boatload of sunscreen and this is just my face. So it's something that I've always been insecure about, and for some reason having this label just makes me feel more secure about my skin. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel. I upload every Tuesday. Thanks. Bye guys.